thank him for his leadership. Councilmember Mark Levine.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, for being so committed in this area and for having the wisdom to have appointed such a fabulous commissioner of HRA who is himself, can I say this, a national expert in housing law and other related issues. Look, the truth is that what's happening in housing court, immigration court, any civil arena today doesn't meet a reasonable standard of justice. It's a place where if you don't have money, you're on your own. You don't have an attorney. And as the mayor said, no one facing a life-altering judgment, whether it is incarceration on the criminal side or eviction or deportation or loss of custody of your children, you shouldn't have to face that without legal counsel. But too many New Yorkers today do. In housing court particularly, the results are stark. 90% of landlords have attorneys, 10% of tenants do. And predictably, that's resulted in an epidemic of evictions, 25,000 last year, many tens of thousands of other New Yorkers who leave their apartment under duress during eviction proceedings. And it's feeding two of the crises that the mayor and all of us here are focused on: homelessness. The #1 cause of family homelessness is eviction, and loss of affordable housing, since over half of the evictions are in rent-regulated units, and we know that when those become vacant, they go market rate. Thankfully, because of the leadership of our mayor and our council speaker, we've been investing in an unprecedented pace in the resources to provide legal services in all of these arenas: immigration court, housing court, and more. And today we're taking a step forward by putting in place the infrastructure that we need now that we're growing the funding and hope to continue to grow it. The kind of infrastructure that we've had on the criminal side, which for years has had a criminal justice coordinator, we're now catching up on the civil side. And that's going to give us the tools to oversee the tens of millions we're spending, monitor its impact, judge how much unmet need is out there, plan for a future of continued growth, centralize all the great oversight and strategic work that's being done in one team. This is just incredibly important to achieving our vision of justice in this arena. And I'm so grateful for the leadership and partnership of you, Mr. Mayor, and of course, of Commissioner Banks. Just want to briefly thank the many folks who helped make this possible on the council side, including Laura Popa, Rob Newman, Matt Gawal, Rob Calendra, Josh Hanshaft, and I want to give a special shout out to my colleague, Vanessa Gibson, who has been an amazing partner in the fight for justice in housing court and beyond. We wouldn't be here if it weren't for her. And I have to thank lastly my own staff, my chief of staff, Aya Keefe, who worked tirelessly for the better part of a year to bring this about. We wouldn't be here if it hadn't been for her efforts. And my legislative director, Amy Slattery. Thank you very much. Thank you.